everyone, this is Karen.
Hi everyone, this is Shane.
Today we're looking at a lesson called Closed Test, the slow boat to a cleaner world. And the vocabulary words are goods.
Goods.
I like shopping at this supermarket because it has a huge baked goods section.
This is a supermarket?
Yes!
Cool. Reduction.
Reduction.
A recent study showed a 26% reduction in heart attacks across the country.
Average.
Average.
The average price for a hotel room in that area is $110 per night.
Current.
Current.
Tara's mom watches the news every night to keep up on current events.
That's right. So we're talking about the slow boat to a cleaner world. So that means making the boat slower is gonna be a little more environmentally friendly.
Yeah, because you don't really think about boats being a big contributor to pollution, right?
But
and
actually,
to the emissions in the whole world.
But actually they are.
Yeah. So one of the solutions, I think it's like 3% of all the global emissions comes from ships.
That's right.
Quite a lot, really. So the proposal is that the ships move slower.
Yeah, reducing the speed limit of the ships. You know, transporting goods can actually help, you know, it would benefit our environment.
It makes sense because the engine can just not move
and it will burn less fuel.
Right. Oh, okay.
So I guess that's a good solution, and people say that it will also lower the cost too for shipping, and it cuts pollution.
Oh, so also lower the cost. Oh, so it will benefit the consumers as well. So it's one of these win-win situations?
I believe so.
Oh, cool. Okay, let's learn more about slow boats and making the world cleaner.
All right, enjoy.
Enjoy.
The slow boat to a cleaner world. Most people know that cars and trucks are major sources of pollution, but did you ever think about what's happening on the ocean? Around 80% of goods travel by ship as they move around the world, and shipping is responsible for 3% of global emissions. That's equal to the amount produced by the entire country of Germany.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to this month's closed test lesson. Today we'll be reading about, you know what? I'm confused. I have no idea what we'll be talking about today. Now, I gather that we'll be talking about slow boats and the environment, but that's about it.
I am also confused. So maybe, just maybe, we should start our lesson. Maybe then things will start to make sense.
Good idea. Yeah, the title of today's lesson is The Slow Boat to a Cleaner World. So there you have it. Boats, slow ones, and the world, a cleaner one. How these things fit together, well, that's beyond me for now.
Me too. Okay, let's start reading. The first sentence of today's lesson says, most people know that cars and trucks are major sources of pollution. Well, I have to admit, I did know this. Here's the question though. Where do boats fit in?
That's what we'll start to learn next. Here's the real question. But did you ever think about what's happening on the ocean?
I guess I haven't. So, what's the answer?
Apparently, Hanny, the answer is boats.
Oh.
And ships. Chuan. Get this. Around 80% of goods travel by ship as they move around the world. And shipping is 3% of global emissions. Your options are A, responsible for, B, worthy of, C, composed of, or D, rich in.
好，题目的意思是 大约80%的货物往来世界各地是以船只运送，而全球排放量的3%是由航运。空格，好，句子里面的 emission 它表示排放物或者是排放。那这题是在考我们片语，先来看选项 A responsible for。Be responsible for 它表示为什么什么的原因，或者是造成什么导致什么。Be worthy of，be worthy of 它表示配得上什么的，或是值得什么的。C composed of。Be composed of 它表示由什么组成构成。那么 D rich in， 当我们说 be rich in 什么什么，就表示富含什么的。那课文前面提到汽车、卡车呢是主要污染源，接着又提到海上船只，我们可以推测它是要表达全球排放量的3%是由航运造成的。那比较适合的片语是 be responsible for。它除了可以表达对什么来负责，还可以表达出什么什么是某事的原因，某事是由什么什么造成的。所以这题的答案要选 A responsible for. So the sentence should read
Around 80% of goods travel by ship as they move around the world, and shipping is responsible for 3% of global emissions. Okay, before we move on, we need to discuss the first vocabulary word of the day, the noun goods. Here, when we're talking about goods, we're talking about products. Yeah, goods are things that can be bought or sold. So when you're talking about business and commerce and economies, when people are talking about goods, this is what they're talking about. Now, on a ship, goods are the things, like the pieces of cargo that are being transported. They're the things that are being moved from one place to another, okay? Goods, by the way, on a ship, let's say, are not people, okay? You wouldn't say, yes, the goods, we've got 15 people on the ship. No. Those would be passengers. For example, I like shopping at this supermarket because it has a huge baked goods section.
Okay, so shipping accounts for 3% of all global emissions? Wait, what? 3%? That's it?
Now, I know that doesn't sound like much, but 3% of all global emissions represents a huge amount of emissions. That's equal to the amount produced by the entire country of Germany.
Wow, that is a lot. Anyway, with that, it is now time to take a break. But don't go away. We'll be back soon.
The slow boat to a cleaner world. Now people are suggesting that ships slow down to reduce their emissions. By going slower, ships would burn less fuel. So the proposed 20% reduction to the average ship speed would lower shipping costs and also cut pollution. In addition, existing methods of tracking ships can make sure no one is speeding without any extra cost to the company.
Welcome back to this month's closed test lesson, everyone. The title of today's lesson is The Slow Boat to a Cleaner World. Now, I get what we're talking about now. Shipping. If we could cut down on the emissions that boats and ships make while shipping goods, we'd be able to make the world a cleaner place.
Right. So let's slow these boats down. By doing so, we can remove about 3% of all global emissions, an amount of emissions equal to all the emissions produced by the country of Germany.
I agree. That's a pretty good idea. Let's slow those boats down. If only people would listen to us, the world would be a better place.
Very funny. But he's kind of right, everyone. We've got the right idea here. Slowing those ships down is a good idea. We're far from the first people to have suggested it either. Now, people are suggesting that ships to reduce their emissions.
Your options are A, turn up, B, slow down, C, stay up, or D, break down.
好，题目的意思是，现在有人建议船只空格以降低排放。那这题是在考我们片语动词，由于空格后面没有受词，所以我们要选择有不及物用法的片语。选项 A。Turn up， 它是当不及物用来表达出现、突然发生。B. Slow down， 它是指减速、放慢，它可以当及物用或是不及物用。C. Stay up， 它表示熬夜、深夜不睡觉。D. Break down 当不及物用可以表示抛锚啊、故障或是分解，像是车辆抛锚、机器故障了，或者是物质的分解等等。根据上下文呢，它其实应该是要表达说有人建议船只减速来降低排放。那么片语 slow down 的语义比较符合，其他3个选项像是船只出现啊、船只熬夜、船只故障都不适合。这题的正确答案要选 B slow down. So the sentence should read.Now,
people are suggesting that ships slow down to reduce their emissions.
Well, people, lots of them are saying that slowing down ships is a good idea, but you might be asking why? Why is this a good idea? Well, if you've been asking yourself this question, get ready for the answer.
You see, by going slower, ships would burn less fuel, which of course would lead to fewer emissions.
Indeed, and there's more. The next sentence says, so the proposed 20% reduction to the average ship speed would lower shipping costs and also cut pollution. There you have it. Less pollution and lower shipping costs. A win-win situation.
Anyways, let's go ahead and define the next 2 vocabulary words of the day. The first of these is the noun reduction. When something has gotten smaller or has been decreased or lowered, or if it has been reduced, you can say that there has been a reduction in that thing. Basically, if there is a reduction in something, something has been made less or it has been made smaller. So, a 20% reduction in pollution, that means that there is now 20% less pollution than there was before, which is a good thing. For example, a recent study showed a 26% reduction in heart attacks across the country.
Okay, the third vocabulary word of the day is average. It's being used as an adjective. Well, we can use this word average to describe a number that's kind of in the middle. If you add several amounts together, find a total, and divide the total by the number of amounts, then you'll get an average number. Let's take a look at an example sentence. The average price for a hotel room in that area is $110 per night.
Anyways, lower shipping costs and less pollution. This truly is a win-win for everyone.
I agree. Slower ships are good in so many ways. Get this. In addition, existing methods of tracking ships can make sure no one is speeding, any extra cost to the company.
Your options are A, for, B, despite, C, except, or D, without.
好，题目的意思是，此外，现行追踪船只的方法就可以确保没有人超速。那么公司空格额外花费。这题是在考我们介系词。先来看选项 A，for 是指为了什么 ；B despite 它表示尽管怎么样，无论怎么样；C except 它表示除了什么之外 D without 它表示没有、无或者是不用什么、无需什么。课文前一句提到说，调降平均航速可以降低航运成本。这边又说到，现行追踪船只的方法就可以确保没有人超速。我们可以推测课文是要表达公司不用多花钱，公司不需要额外花费。那这题最适合答案就是 D without. So the sentence should read.
In addition, existing methods of tracking ships can make sure no one is speeding without any extra cost to the company.
There you have it. Less pollution, lower shipping costs, and ship tracking at no extra cost. Well, slower ships are officially the best.
Yes, they are. Okay, everyone, with that, it is officially time for another break. But don't go away. We'll be back with the final part of our lesson soon.
The slow boat to a cleaner world. However, some experts disagree that the speed limit would reduce emissions. This is because shipping companies would likely increase the size of their shipping fleets to keep current lead times. Regardless, many shipping companies are already on board with the proposed speed limit, a development that has environmental groups feeling hopeful.
Welcome back. Not long ago, we learned that slowing down ships on the open ocean might just be the best thing ever.
Right. Slowing shipping vessels down would lead to less pollution and lower shipping costs. Further, these ships could be tracked at no extra cost to shipping companies. So, what are we waiting for? Let's put a speed limit on these ships.
I'm with you there, Jeff, but apparently not everyone likes the idea of putting a speed limit on ships. Let's read on.
However, some experts that the speed limit would reduce emissions. Your options are A, insist, B, admit, C, disagree, or D, claim.
好，题目的意思是，然而有些专家空格限速会减少排放量。这题是在考我们动词，选项 A insist 它表示坚称、坚决表示怎么样 ；B admit 它表示承认 ；C disagree 是指不同意 ；D claim 它表示声称、宣称怎么样怎么样。好，那由于课文前一段是在谈论用船只减速的方式来降低排放，那这边却用转折词 however 就是然而来开头，所以推测接下来课文就是要陈述相反观点，它是要表达说有些专家不认同限速会减少排放量，所以这题最适合答案要选 C disagree. So the sentence should read.
However, some experts disagree that the speed limit would reduce emissions.
Okay, some experts believe that the speed limit for ships might not be as good as people say it is. Do these experts have a reason for feeling this way?
Yes, they do. And we'll learn why these experts disagree right now. This is because they believe that shipping companies would likely increase the size of their shipping fleets to keep current lead times.
为什么有些专家不认同限速可以减少排放量呢？这是因为航运公司可能会增加运输船队的规模，来维持他们目前的交货时间。那文中用到 lead times 就是指交货期，也就是订货到交货的时间。那补充单字 fleet 它表示舰队或是船队。I guess that makes sense. Due to the speed limit for ships, these companies would increase fleet sizes to make up for the extra time it would take to ship goods. I suppose that is reasonable.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, before we move on, we need to define the final vocabulary word of the day, the adjective current. Well, very simply, something that is current is happening now and in the present, and not in either the past or the future. No. Okay, for example, Tara's mom watches the news every night to keep up on current events.
Okay, everyone. Some experts think that a speed limit for ships is bound to fail. Does this mean that this idea is doomed?
No way. Shipping companies themselves, we learn, like this idea and are implementing it themselves. These companies don't care what the so-called experts think.
Right. I believe our article says it best. Many shipping companies are already on board with the proposed speed limit, a development that has environmental groups feeling hopeful. Your options are A, unfortunately, B, accordingly, C, otherwise, or D, regardless.
好，题目的意思是空格逗号，许多航运公司已经加入支持拟议的限速计划，一个让环保团体怀抱希望的发展。那句子里面的这个 be on board with， 在这边就表示加入、支持什么、参与某事的意思。那这边是在考我们副词。现在看选项 A。Unfortunately， 它表示不幸地、可惜地。B accordingly 表示因此或者是照着、相应的怎么样。C otherwise 表示否则不然。D regardless 表示不管怎么样，无论如何。课文前面提到说，有些专家不认同这样的限速方式，但这边又提到很多航运公司加入这个限速计划。从上下文来看呢，比较适合的副词是 regardless， 它可以表达出无论如何、尽管如此，还是怎么样的语义。那其他三个选项意思都不符合，所以这题的正确答案要选 D regardless。So the sentence should read,
Regardless, many shipping companies are already on board with the proposed speed limit, a development that has environmental groups feeling hopeful.
So environmental groups feel hopeful?
Yes, they do.
That's great. That's great for us and for the environment too. Awesome. Anyway, with that, this month's closed test is now in the books.
But don't go away. We'll be back with another closed test lesson next month. See you then.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
欢迎来到 English in Action. 我是 Holly.
English in action. Who are you?
Holly?
我也是耶。
哈
Just kidding. I'm Shane. I'm not Holly. That's the topic today. 我也是耶。
OK.
Yeah.
那我们就进对话了。
Okay. Sorry. 我们先停留音关掉。
After the earthquake last night, I couldn't fall back asleep. I was so scared.
You and me both. I didn't sleep at all. I'm so exhausted today. 真的很可怕。
真的，我真的没睡饱。
Anyways,
You and me both.
yeah. So you and me both 就是两个人。
我们两个都一样。
对，我们两个都一样。
Yeah.
对。还有呢 ，same here。
Yeah. Same here.
所以 same 就是一样。
一样。
这里
Here 就是我，应该是我的，在我的地位。
我这里。
我跟你一样。
对。
Same here. Or that makes two of us.
OK， 所以就是
不只有你一个。
不只是我一个，
对，
而是连他也算。
That's right.
我们两个都算进去了。
That makes two of us. So do you want to make three of us?
I don't know.
Them and you and me, like we can help them.
Sure.
Like you and me both.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
got it?
Yeah. Okay.
So if you need some help,
yeah. 靠我们就对了。
yeah, good.
Yeah. Okay.
You and me both.
You and me both.
Same here.
Same here.
That makes two of us.
That makes two of us.